A deal may still proceed, but only if Harry is able to rid the Harrigan household of the rat in its midst. The penultimate episode of the first season of Ronan Bennett's MobLand showed what could be the beginning of the end of the Harrigan crime empire as the betrayal and deception reached a fever pitch. The second favor Harry called into the mysterious and powerful Cat McAllister came to fruition as Conrad confronted cartel boss Jamie Lopez. Naturally, the Harrigan patriarch enraged him in typical Conrad fashion. Since Kevin was finally able to face Rusby, his former jailer and tormentor, he was noticeably missing from the negotiations. In order to carry out her own dubious schemes, his wife was also able to slink out of the Harrigan manor. Eventually, at Conrad's invitation, Jan's friend Alice, the informant who now works for Colin Tattersall following the deaths of Fisk and Mikasa at the end of episode 8, arrived at the manor for dinner. Conrad and Maeve ended up handcuffed after the meal collapsed with a huge reveal and was cut off by a tactical squadron with their support. Tattersall sent Alice into Conrad's manor with a listening device planted in her phone rather than a wire, which was far too dangerous for her health considering how easily it could be found. In the short time she was there, she never received a complete admission of guilt or confirmation of any criminal activity, but that was never her real purpose. She was there to get DNA from Conrad, Maeve, or both if possible, to help convict them. They were arrested on suspicion of murder. That is, the police did not yet have any hard evidence. But Alice and Tattersall's ultimate goal was to produce the proof they required to permanently imprison Conrad and Maeve. Tattersall disclosed that he was aware that Alice, whose true name is clearly Nicola, had twice accepted payment to assist in the planting of DNA evidence that could have implicated criminals. Their plan for the Harrigans is to get them arrested and then fabricate evidence to get them imprisoned, which implies that Tattersall and Alice/Nicola are both comfortable with breaking the law to get someone rightfully convicted. The intriguing aspect of that plan is that Tattersall is collaborating closely with Vron Stevenson, who is really in charge of making the arrangements. In order to murder Conrad and Maeve, Richie wants Colin to get them into any type of jail. He has no intention of letting them rot away in a cell. Given that Conrad and Maeve had both his son's and wife's blood on their hands, Richie was more than happy to work with a dishonest detective like Tattersall to finally get his retribution. Maeve joyfully bursts into song as they are being dragged from their house, and Conrad soon follows. An old Irish folk ballad called 20 Men from Dublin was written by Arthur Griffith in the early 1900s, and it is the song they sing together as they are loaded onto police cruisers. Maeve and Conrad would have grown up listening to this well-known battle song in Ireland, which alludes to the Irish guerrilla insurrectionists who fought the British Crown in the Irish Rebellion of 1798. It's a statement of defiance against the police for them. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.